All right, back in the studio now with Wendy LaFosse. She is with the Friends of the Ida Public Library organization. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us. This is a really important time for our organization and for the Ida Public Library and Belvidere in general.
So first tell us, how is the Friends of the Library, related to the library? Are you staff or are you just volunteers? How does that work?
We are all volunteers, and the way it works is a library is a taxing body, so they can't take donations and collect funds. So a Friends organization helps with the fundraising of things that are not covered by taxes, endowments, and other things. So we pick up the slack as best we can. It's not a complete answer, but it's something.
Yeah, you mentioned it's an important time for the library and the Friends of the Library. Why so?
Well, the Friends of the Library have 2 fundraising activities going on in the next month. The first one will be at the Belvidere Culvers from 4 to 8 p.m. this coming Tuesday. Not only will we be there to greet you, but Hammy the Ice Hog is joining us, so please bring out the kids.
Oh, there you go.
And do some time, spend some time with Hammy. And a portion of every donation or every meal between 4 and 8 p.m. will be given to the Friends of the Ida Public Library. And we use that to fund some of the special programs you see here in front of you. We also fund the summer reading kickoff program, which keeps kids reading through the summer, and other needs preserving our Carnegie Library, which has been in its current location for 110 years.
Wow. An excuse to meet Hammy and eat Culvers.
What could be
I'm
better?
convinced. And then you have another event coming up, a book sale.
Well, the Ida Public Library, or the Friends of the Ida Public Library, host an encore book sale twice a year in the spring and the fall. We started this 40 years ago when we needed to expand the library. During the pandemic, we weren't able to carry it out, but the people and we are so excited to have it back. So October 11th through the 14th, the community can come in, buy books that have been donated by the community. Each day the price goes down of the books so that when you get to Saturday, books are 10 cents a piece.
Oh.
If you're a student teacher like I was, you can fund your room.
Take 400 books.
Well, and on Tuesday, we have a member preview night. So you get first peek. We don't have dealers come in ahead. So you might have a hidden gem there. And if you're thinking, I'm not a member, $5 that night makes you an instant member and you can begin to shop.
That's a great idea. So that's coming up in a few weeks,
That's
correct?
coming up October 10th through the 14th.
All right. And you mentioned that having a library in the community is really important, especially for kids and in Belvidere. Why is that?
One of the things that we're trying to do is we're trying to get computers and these Ozobot Evo coding kits. And the reason we're doing that is we've researched in Belvidere, 41% of our kids are either on SNAP or other assistance. 1% of our kids are homeless. 13% of the kids in Boone County are below the poverty line. That's below getting SNAP or these other items. You're at 80% or below the poverty level.
So a total of almost half the population,
Correct.
the children population, is in financial trouble. And maybe parents can't get books then for them.
Can't get books, or even if your school is providing a laptop, you probably don't have the reliable internet.
Yeah.
So what we do is our entire campus is wired so that kids can come and use. We also have reliable laptops you can use.
Okay.
And one of the other things that our library does that we're really proud of is, even though we're a city library, we provide free library cards to all children ages 3 to 18 throughout all of Boone County.
Oh.
And there's a cost to that because taxpayers normally pay for that, and the Friends and the library fund that because we think reading and literacy is important.
Well, it is, that's for sure.
And you also say you fund other programs with the events going on Tuesday at Culver's and the book sale. What are some of those other programs?
Well, some of the programs that you're looking at here, these are not necessarily ones we've funded because during the pandemic, we literally lived on the contributions of our members. We came to them and said, we need more. And that's how we funded the summer reading kickoff program for 3 years, keeping kids reading in the community. But additionally, things we're looking at is a safety course for young drivers. We're doing, this one is one that everybody seems excited about. It's Books and Bread with Father Dominic. He's from PBS. He's going to actually be showing people how to cook, and there'll be samples, and he'll be talking. Last week, Who Haven was in with bald eagles for the kids. I mean, people sometimes think that in an age of digital, that libraries are not important. But the truth is, you get so much more that you couldn't do for yourself when you come to the library.
And it's not all about, reading. You mentioned New Haven. Free samples of bread sounds good too.
Well, and learning. It's like the pajama party. We're having a solar eclipse prep as we head into the next solar eclipse. And the friends in the library are working on the programs for the next year. So there'll be 4 programs that we'll fund in addition to other things, as well as preserving the Carnegie Library. And I don't know how much time we have, but in 1910, we received $15,000 from Andrew Carnegie because he believed that libraries were the most important thing you could give a rural community. And if you were to look at our library and you take a picture of it, there is an ascent into knowledge, which is what he insisted on, and it's well lit. You take a picture at night, you can see the books inside the upper library.
Yes, it looks very inviting, especially in the snow in that picture there.
I don't know about that.
That was our 140th anniversary. We decided to have it not on the date.
How old is this library?
The library you're looking at on screen is 110 years old.
Wow.
The library, the Ida Public Library, was founded by $5,000 from General Fuller upon the death of his daughter, Ida.
Ida, okay.
And she was.
In what year? In 18?
You know, Andy, I wrote many things down.
Math.
Okay,
Math.
long time ago, math.
1883. And she loved every part of the community. So he wanted one thing that would make it possible to cover all of her loves. So he went to the city council and said, here's $5,000, start a library. And they gave him a room. They started with a couple thousand books. And by 1910, they were out of that space. So they went to Andrew Carnegie, who was funding libraries.
Right.
1,800 libraries were funded by Andrew Carnegie. Of the 1,800 he funded, only 800 are left functioning as a library, and we're one of them.
Well, that's great. Tell us one more time about the events that are coming up. The Culver's one sooner, and then the book sale as well.
Tuesday night, Culver's in Belvidere. That's over at 1635 Big Thunder Boulevard from 4 to 8 p.m. Meet Hammy, meet the friends. Doesn't matter whether you come through the drive-thru or the restaurant. A certain percentage will be given to the Friends of the Idle Library to fund these programs.
Do people need to mention you all, or will it just be automatic?
They don't have to do a thing.
Oh, that's great.
Other than order a lot.
Order a lot.
Buy a lot of food.
You know, this is a great day for us, and we're so excited to be back out in the public again. And the Friends of the Ida book sale, which is October 10th through the 14th, is really a beloved event in our community. Everywhere I go, I get asked, when's it coming back? How can we help? When can we start donating books again? So we're very excited to bring that back.
All right.
All for the love of Ida, right there.
Exactly. Thank you for this opportunity.
You bet, you bet. What do you like best at Culver's?
Personally, there is a soup that I like. It's an odd thing. It's their stuffed pepper soup.
Oh, that's very
I'll
good.
be eating it that night.
Okay.
Cheese curds for me.
Cheese curds for you. I like the fish sandwich there. It's very solid. Yeah, all right. But there we go. You got our order, Culver's. We'll see you on Tuesday.